What's going on, guys? And for the win here, we are back with our franchise mode as the Edmonton Oilers. And here we are at the draft lottery. I'll explain why we're here in a couple seconds, but looks like the Sharks winning the lottery, Dallas, Toronto, Arizona, and the Islanders following them up. So could be an interesting draft. That top five did look pretty good. And speaking of the devil, we will take a look at that right now as well. Plenty of playmakers there in the top five, as well as a power forward. And all of them looking like somewhere in the low 80s. Well, maybe not him, maybe high 70s. Yeah, I think the tail end right here, maybe high 70s. But other than that, pretty good top five right there. We're going to check out all the elites, though, because we do have these ones in range of where our picks will be, and with the way the playoffs went and why I didn't even show them, you can kind of get an idea of what happened there and why that footage is not existing right now. Because, well, we're switching back to the old format of just doing the calendar sim, so having like a 5 minutes worth of footage of us losing in the first round, you know, probably not worth it for the entirety of this. So unfortunately we did not get this guy scouted. He's still listed as a gem though, so I guess we'll pin him. But take a look at all these guys. We see he's still being scouted. There's only a couple days left, so it's highly doubtful we're able to get him fully scouted. But there's a chance he's an elite. A couple medium elite guarantees as well as a goaltender. I guess I'll pin him too. Somewhere in the second round. 49th overall is his projection. But these two I kind of am digging. I like that this guy's leadership ability. I don't know if we have any centers with that trait. And you never know if our center situation is going to work out long term. We might like Draisaitl, you know, on the wing, and we don't really have another top center prospect after that, so that could be a good pickup right there. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing here for the draft now. Before, retirements, got to check those too. All right, Ovechkin retires at age 30. Really? Oh, sometimes I hate this game. They're making Ovechkin retire at age 37 as a 94 overall. That's harsh. It's because it's the end of his contract or what? That's really harsh. Oh, man. Poor guy. Yeah, he's not going to hit... Didn't quite hit Gretzky's goal total. He could have easily broken that had he just been able to play. All right, Joe Thornton also retires. Age 43 for him, 79 overall. That makes sense. Eric Stahl, 77, also makes sense. Kovalchuk is a 69 overall. Nice. Corey Perry, yeah, good riddance. Yeah, all these make sense. Even Burns at age 38, but he's already way down to a 78. That's a quick decline. But Ovechkin retiring at 94 overall. This is the point where you kind of hope the game glitches and crashes so that you have to go back and re-sim it, so he maybe doesn't retire. Wow, also Oshie retiring. Is Washington just trying to free up cap space or what? They're putting him on long-term injury reserve with some kind of weird ailment? I don't know, but this is a weird retirement class. Scroll down a bit, Vlasic. Everyone else makes sense, though, at least. Yeah, Vlasic could have played another year, but whatever. All right, so let's check out the goalies here. Luongo retires finally, age 44. My goodness. Great career numbers, though, for him. 89 shutouts. 11 more, he would have had a perfect 100, but not meant to be there, I guess. Great career for him. Yeah, quite a lot of names retiring this year. Luongo, Fleury, Miller, Lettinen, even Halak a bit. All right. Which could mean it's a pretty deep draft class this year. Well, we're not too sure. I mean, Ovechkin retiring at that age is just ridiculous. All right, here we are. Before we do that, we're going to check out the awards, and then, well, like Aaron already showed you where, I'll just show you the playoff tree here, because it's pretty disappointing. We lost in 5 to the Ducks. To the Ducks. It wasn't even close. We lost one game 7-0. I even tried Brossoit, and it just was terrible. Oh, I can't view lines. Yeah, okay, fine. I was just going to show you what their lineup looked like. Yeah, but we're here at the draft, so that won't really matter. We'll just go into the awards here and show you. Carolina won the cup, as you guys can see. And that's actually, yeah, their second cup in 5 years. So Carolina's a decent squad right now. Presidents went to Philly. Winnipeg went to the Cup against Carolina and lost. Player awards, though. We should have plenty of guys up here. There he is. Osborne, Art Ross. Hart Memorial for him as well. The Norris did go to Quinn Hughes. Cool. They didn't give it to Doughty. Lady Bing went to Sagan. How many times is he? Oh, no. Only once. Oh, no. He did win it one time before, but whatever. Calden Memorial went to Caulfield. Conn Smythe Skinner had himself a... What? Jeff Skinner is back on Carolina. That is awesome. Oh, I almost just like, skipped over it because like I still kind of remember him as a Carolina player. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, Vezina Trophy went to Carter Hart. William M. Jennings as well to Carter Hart. Bill Masterton to Vlasic there. All right, sweet. By this point, he probably started his own no-kill dog shelter. That's why he's getting that. I don't know. The Selke went to O'Reilly. Ted Lindsay to Osborne. And Maurice Richard to Sagan. 2 years running, 3 in the last 5. The new premier goal scorer of the NHL, it seems. But you never know. Osborne, you might have something to say about that. We'll see what happens. All right, so there you have it. All the awards from last year. And now we will get into the draft. You can see. Like, look at the point. Only 3 assists for Osborne in the entire playoffs. Oh, we're still young. We gotta get that experience under our belt. Anyway, let's get into the draft right now. I already got the settings turned on, so we're all set for this. And where are our picks? We should have one. There we go. 22. That'll get us that one medium elite. So that's perfect. 22 and 26. All right, not bad. That should line us up pretty solidly here. I'm just gonna, let's go to the pins. And yeah, 29. Perfect. I'm really hoping that this guy's an actual offensive defenseman, though he's not that great starting off, but he is very young. Could develop well. But yeah, yet another defenseman. We've been getting a lot of those recently, so I guess it's just how we're going to have to build our team. Kind of more defensive on the back end and really get a lot of good offense from the front end, which we're kind of on pace to do right now, but I'll try and hopefully be able to keep capitalizing on that. Anyway, we have a lot around. Oh, it's a 24. Yeah, that's the guy I was thinking of. Never mind. 24 guy. Well, we can go with either. Well, actually, we can get both of them. Yeah, we can. We can get both of them. Now that I think of it, I thought for some reason I was thinking my other pick was like 30, but it's not. It's clearly not. We didn't make it that far. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, he's really good. Yeah, they're both good. And I think we got picks for both of them. So we're in good shape. The second round is where it gets tricky. Because we're basically going to have to choose. And we might not even have a pick. If I had to choose, well, technically you should go with the value. But that guy is pretty interesting. Yeah. He's got really good traits all the way around. So I guess I'll check out where our picks are, I should say. Or actually, no, we only have one pick in that second round. So yeah, I was correct the first time. We'll kind of see where that lines up here. Again, we're not going to be able to get multiples. It's the 36. Oh yeah, it's the New York's pick, so it's really early. So we can get any of them. Any one that we want. That's going to work out well. The other ones, it's not the greatest, that lineup, but whatever. We'll kind of keep checking on that as we move forward. Let's see how this top 5 goes. San Jose Sharks with their first overall pick select Lazarev, 82 overall center, playmaker. And the Stars are getting I just kind of noticed, yeah, they had like the leading goal scorer and they just got a second overall pick. Right wing playmaker, 79 overall. Did they miss pick right there? Maybe not. 79 overall. I guess I was a little bit off in some of my predictions there for the overalls regarding their letter grades, but that's okay. Engren goes to the Leafs, left wing playmaker. The Coyotes pick up another center playmaker, 79 overall. So, well, all at 79 overall, still really good for the top. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the power forward out of nowhere. The Islanders really taking this rebuild seriously. 81 overall power forward at 5th overall, and they also have 2 more picks in the late first. So in a couple of years, the Islanders, they could be a force to be reckoned with. All right, see the rest of the top 5 or top 10 here, I should say. All right, when's the turnover happen? Probably right here. 77 overall, top 4, but good overall starting. Oh man, quick drop off to 71 there in the 7th pick, 65 on the 8th, and it looks like, oh, okay, Levo for the Ottawa Senators. Pretty good overall right there, 75, as opposed to the 65 who went right before him. 63 overall in the 10th pick, lash off. Okay, so nice little steal right there. I can't really see much about him. Meshes well, and all right. Pretty solid pick up there for Ottawa. All right, but let's sim up to our pick here and figure out who we're going to select. Probably the guy listed to go at 24. Braden Cutler. Leadership ability, offensive instincts, playmaking ability, pretty much anything you want from a center, and it doesn't say weak face-off, so he'll at least be confident. Soft-spoken person, but seems like he'd handle a professional environment well. That's not 100% accurate, but it's relatively accurate. And similar to Jean Boliveau. Cool. Not the greatest of stats in C- competition when you look at it, though. So he's definitely not going to be great. Well, he's obviously not going to be great overall when you look at it, but the production just kind of hammers that in more. And it kind of worries you about the sim a little bit, but those are kind of fabricated stats anyway. I don't think they do an actual... they might throw it through some kind of a sim engine. I don't know if it's the same as a calendar sim, because these teams technically don't exist. All the U.S. development teams, so... yeah. I don't know. I'm not too sure how they figure that out. Anyway, let's just take this pick right here. We'll see what he's going to be. 61 overall. Not bad, because he is 18. Starts at the 60 already. Maybe 2 years till he's NHL ready. 3 years until, like, in a scoring type role, at least third line, I'd say. Well, you don't really want to play him fourth line anyway. But yeah, solid pick right there at the 22nd overall. And now we got the 26, who we will likely grab. That guy listed to go at 29th. Another defensive defenseman. Another righty. I'm going to kind of check. I don't think I'll pick anyone else, but I do want to check my situation because this will affect my second round selection, whether that offensive defenseman comes off the board or not for us, which might be the case. Yeah, I've got Dagenet here. He's a righty. Is he a defense? No, he's a two-way. Okay. Leonov's another righty. Yeah, we do have a lot of righties, I feel like. I think we're actually going to be shorter on lefties in this one. Looks like it. Yeah, so the defensive defenseman's good, but we do already have this. Yeah. Well, one of them might only cap out at top 4. Leonov might cap out at top 6 with the way he's developing. So it's a good pick, but we'll definitely choose someone else in that second round. I think we're okay on the right-handed defenseman. So let's make our selection here, and then we'll maybe just go for the goalie for the trade value in the next round. Probably. Let's go for Bazina right here. Not a good skater, but he's got good strength, physical play, and defensive zone play, and would likely mesh well in any locker room. These are great traits to have. Plus, he's a gem. So yeah, there's no way you pass up on a pick like this. Another 61 overall medium elite. Great first round for us. In a sea of mid 60 top 6s, we got low 60 elites. I'll take it any day of the week. So all right, great selections right there. I do want to check out what happens in the rest of Hamonic. Lol, no thanks. I don't want that trade. Any other elites here? Anything that we missed? Nope, looks like a bunch of top 6s here. And nothing in the early second. That looks like a major steal. But along comes us, and we have great scouting. And there is a couple steals here we can get our hands on. Again, I don't think I'm going to go for this guy. I think we're pretty good on right-handed defensemen. And it's not looking like he'll be an outstanding point production guy anyway, so why pick him? Laton Dress is a goalie, and this is pretty much just about trade value. I don't think there's any... Well, there is one more. A sniper. I think we're pretty good on that front. I do like that. Ooh. This isn't bad. I kind of like those traits, but I think we're okay for forward prospects, really. So I'm going to grab this guy. So 52 overall, elite goaltender, likely just trade value. He was 18, so I mean, he can grow. It's always good to sometimes have multiples in your system just in case one elite doesn't work out. Either he doesn't sim well or he busts. Anything can happen. But up to our next pick here. We're going to miss out on a couple more. That's fine. Just can't have another second round pick per our draft rules. So now we go to the pins, and they're all very, very late. So, okay, we'll figure that out. We shall figure out a way to grab all three of those guys, maybe even with our last few picks. I got a call. I got 1, 2. I have 3 threes, right? Yeah. Man, let's hope there's some possible blind pick steals, but it doesn't quite look like that'll be the case. The lows here are top 6s or top 4s, so we really don't have a guarantee. And we see oh man, yeah. This will have to be pretty much true blind picks and hope to get lucky. And it's not looking great. There's a lefty defenseman here at 19. You're 18. Is there anything around here that's a low elite? Oh my goodness, no. No. Oh no, this is not looking good. Well, I'm going to go for that left-handed defenseman anyway, just because... Wait, I passed him. Maybe I didn't. Yes, I did. Kavanaugh. There he is. I thought he said... Anyway. Probably grab this, just because he has a slight chance. Being at a higher age bracket, too, could give him a better chance to be elite, even if he's, you know, suboptimal overall. Could still work out. So let's take a gamble on him. Yeah, just going to be a low top 4. Okay. So even the age difference didn't make sense. All right, we got a couple more chances here to try to find a steal. These aren't bad value-wise, and we could always flip them in other years for other picks. His weaknesses are quickness, explosive stride, and acceleration. I know what it means. It's just worded really weird. It's like they're saying, oh, he's got an explosive stride, but it's a weakness. Oh, yay. Those are really interesting. It could have just said his weaknesses were like skating and the other stuff that it does. I've never actually seen explosive stride been listed in the weaknesses category. All right. So there's a chance right there. There's also a chance with this. I mean, not really. You could probably just going to be a friggin' top 9. So I'm honestly almost tempted to take some value here or go for a medium top 9. I kind of really like those strengths, though, for a role player of the future. Are we going to take like a... We're gonna take a mediocre pick here. We're not gonna shoot for the fences. I kind of like the way that guy's his strengths and stuff were. So try to hold on to him. I'll probably just end up trading him for picks. But if I do hold on to him and he somehow makes it in the NHL, that'll be the first time I've used like a guy that I've drafted with top 9 potential into the NHL. Usually my depth is like low elites who didn't pan out for scoring roles. All right, and once more. Might go for the sure value. Could swing for the fences. Kind of tempted to see what this guy could turn out to be anything special, but it's not looking good. Nothing here is looking great. You know what, lefty, maybe offensive defense. I'm just going to take a blind pick on this guy and hope he's elite. Yeah, that's a 7th D. In the 3rd round. Off the board selection goes horribly wrong. And looks like Shirelli is back in Edmonton. This is not a... I thought this was going to be a deeper freaking draft class with all the retirements that happened. I have not seen a low elite here. Oh, there's a medium elite. Oh, dude, I was freaking looking at that guy. I was so tempted to pick him. I picked the wrong guy. We lost Enroth. He goes to Nashville. Yikes. I hovered over that guy multiple times. Ugh. Oh, that one hurts. That one hurts. All right, where are we at with our picks? How many picks do I have left? I know I want to pick all three of these guys. I think I only have a 4, 5, and a 6. So, we lost out on the third round of blind picks. Yeah, we can at least win with grabbing all the guaranteed low leads. I know that they're way, way off the board, but I need to feel a little bit better about myself after those two whiffs. All right, so Roman Mrazek, center, weak on faceoffs, cool. So like he'll be switched to a winger at some point. 49 overall low elite there in the 4th round. Next pick. I don't even want to look at the other teams because I feel like they're going to be getting better steals than I will. Sjostrom. Now this guy isn't a guarantee elite, but he is a grinder. So I still want to. I'm going to pick him anyway. I'm going to get lucky with one of these. He's not guaranteed. Okay, he is an elite. I'll take that up as a slight win because it wasn't guaranteed by my scouts. Not a full blind pick, but very close to a blind pick. Not really. I'm doing everything in my power to make myself feel a little bit better about this draft. Not the strongest of efforts I've ever seen, but hey, you can't win them all. And last but not least, Dominic Ramsey. Yep. Can't say much. It's just a wait and see kind of guy. Not even sure he's going to get drafted. We take him in the 6th round because we see something, and apparently what we saw was a 58 overall who was still 18. Might be in the higher age bracket of that. Like, he might be almost turning 19, but still pretty decent. Hopefully he's not. Hopefully that's just a really good steal of a pick. Was that the one listed as a gem? I lost track. I think it might have been. So that makes sense that he would be higher overall if he is indeed in that lower age bracket, but the draft is now complete. Not the strongest of effort. We got a really good 1st round. Cutler, Bezina, whatever. Great picks. The second round, pretty good pick. Solid trade value pick. 3rd round, however, ouch. Major ouch in that 3rd round. Well, that's okay. It didn't look like a very strong draft anyway. Or I just missed everything. Either way, I got no regrets. Let's go to the re-sign phase. Oh yeah, and I did get Wallstrom a contract. All right, we're going to get a couple of these guys back probably. And I'll show you the contract I got Wallstrom to. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, keeping you. Keeping you for sure, Mr. USA West. You're great. There we go. Herka, extra Liga to B. That's really all I need for extra Liga. Europe. They got all year to check that place out. You don't really need to go any higher. At this point, it's just I could get a better Dell Scout. I think that's the guy we're gonna release. And probably hold on to that WHL Scout. He's a B with an A+. Where's my other W? Yeah, it's an A-. That's fine. It's a B secondary scout. That's good enough. There we are. All right. So that'll be our scouting pool. We'll grab at least one more Dell Scout and then see what else we can grab when I'm able to take a look at the scouting pool. Yeah. We got some guys becoming RFAs. Kirka, happy he's back. Edmonds is as well. And here we are. Wait, maybe. Yep, we're there. All right. Multitasking too. Also getting my calculator ready. But I don't think we'll have much to do. Let me show you the contract I got Wallstrom to. Yep. 6 years at 4.9 mil. Again, all I need him to be is a second liner. It looks like he's on pace for that, and this is a ridiculously good contract. This really helps us out here. We only got 6 mil of cap space to work with this year. We only have 13 next year. But we're releasing... Well, first of all... Okay, there he is, yeah. He dropped down pretty heavily. We're releasing him, obviously. Back somewhere, but probably going to have to release VC as well. As much as I love using him, he's a very, very solid guy. I don't think we're going to have room for him. Yeah. Yeah, especially with Zarkov coming up. He's not that great, especially at age 21. Maybe he's a guy keeping the AHL and see if he breaks out to like 85 in 1 year, because that happens. I don't think he's going to turn out to anything huge for us, so don't need to prioritize his growth. Nornan, on the other hand, we will need some more role players, which we are kind of lacking right now. So I kind of almost want to keep him around, but we got to be careful about cash too. Some of these guys we might not even be able to get for our AHL. Engren here, 76 at 19, top 6, two-way forward. Ooh, this guy could be a future depth guy for us, but he's actually growing really well. Anyway, AHL for you. Get him to a two-way contract. Brossoit, Lehner, okay. Lehner doesn't want to come back, which is a bit unfortunate. Knight's now an 80 overall. I'll probably hold on to Brossoit because Knight will either become just a starter or still need another year of backup. But I don't want to have Lehner here because if Knight goes to like an 84, I'd want him to get more starts playing with Brossoit, you know? But also there's Skinner, who's clearly ready for a backup role, even though he didn't sim well. All right, anyway, we're getting rid of Lehner. Yeah, such a shame that trade didn't work. In the playoffs, we just got absolutely smoked. Anyway, let's get Brossoit back. Probably just for a year. Yeah. Just for a year. That price. Although, is he going to drop further? Well, either way. We need to sign someone. The thing is, if Skinner's going to be ready for back... yeah, this is a tough call. I don't want to have Skinner not playing somewhere. We did that a bit for last year. Though he's still only listed as minor starter. I hope he jumps. He did. I think it's safe to still sign Brossoit here. And I could just trade him or even send him down. It's not going to matter that much. It is a bit of cash, but we have some space. A little bit of wiggle room here. Okay, he wants a one. Okay, he wants a two-way deal. This is actually really good for us. Because then we could actually send him up and down. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, this isn't too bad then. I'll just get a AHL backup for sure. Brossoit, if we send him down, he's actually on a pretty good contract. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, since he's 83 overall taking that contract, is he going to drop down even further? Yeah, I should have actually thought about that a bit more before I just offered him. Hopefully he doesn't. But that actually might be the case. Dodgen, that's a defenseman. Hold on. I got to recheck my forward situation to really see. Benson, 84, man. Yeah, we are like pretty short on guys who can play fourth line here. I'm gonna have to keep Zarkov down in the AHL no matter what, especially at age 21. And where he's at, he's definitely. It doesn't look like he'll become a really great scorer in the top 6, and I think we kind of already have really good guys coming up that way. Outlaw, Wallstrom, we got Kakko. Even though Kakko doesn't produce, we still got Dimitrakos, etc. All that. Benson's going to be a very effective third liner, I think. I'm really liking how he's looking. And Yamamoto might be another third liner. I mean, that could be a third line right there. Fourth line, I mean, we still got Outlaw, though. Like, definitely log jammed here. A little bit on the forward end. So I'm going to have to probably just say no to VC. We're at that point where affording these guys is going to be way too difficult. We're going to have to actually grab depth guys to play depth. Maximov, I really like him for my AHL, though. Come on, don't want a lot. I can bury his contract. He wants a... Wait, really? I'm going to crank that up because I almost don't believe it. Yeah. Make sure he actually signs. Before he changes his mind here. How about Merity? Does he go on? He also wants a two-way. Perfect. Okay. Looking good. Cave. I mean, if he wants a two-way, I think we still kind of need some guys to play. Although, how many entry levels we got to sign here? Yeah, there's going to be a few. I should check that before I sign Cave. I could probably take or leave him. The other VC. Oh, a few of these guys down here. Okay, these guys can be let go. I'll definitely get Cave back. He's better. And that is it for entry level. So what was that, 3 entry levels? Yeah. So we'll let go of Curry. I might keep VC for depth. For additional depth in the forward end. He big. Actually pretty good. He would help carry. Kind of want to get him for another year, which I will. Let me just see about the forward end here. How many my guys? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 8, 9. There are some guys who are there that are unsigned though, so you have to take that into account. But Cave is fine because he wants a two-way. And I guess I could still grab VC too, just for additional. I might do it. They're in their 70s. They're useful, and they're only two-way deals, and we have plenty of contract space. We only got 37 contracts right now, which will go up to around 40 with the entry levels. But still, got room. Not a whole lot of cap space, but that's how things are going to go here. We do have really good contracts, which will help us keep this like ridiculously elite core. Next year it's going to get a little tricky. Outlaw coming off will get tricky as well. Nuge comes off that year, as well as Barry, as well as Riley. I'll probably keep Draisaitl. Riley maybe probably get a better contract. Barry, we'll see by that point. He'll be at 33, and we'll see how our other prospects are developing. So I mean, we're still in good shape. We've set ourselves up pretty well here. I'm really excited about Sepinen though. Bouchard, I think he'll still get to around 85. He won't be as great as I thought, so he'll be considered replaceable, but still solid. All right, anyway, let's check out the defenseman here. Going by overalls. There's your 6, 7, 8. We've honestly kind of filling up here. Maybe Nurse is a guy to move out. I wanted to kind of hold on to him for that, maybe use him as top 6, but at this price, with how we're trending right now, I don't see us being able to use Nurse as a top 6. Sometimes you can get him close with contracts like this, but the cap also hasn't gone up a huge amount as it sometimes does. I mean, we're only at 87,000. Sometimes at this point, you're closing in on 100 million. I said 87,000. Yeah, it's million. All right, so Jones might. Another righty. Probably gonna have to have 2 righties in the top 6. Yeah. Anyway, let's figure out the AHL here. If these guys want 2 ways, I will be very. He only wants. Okay, maybe not Samorukov. He might be gone. Bear 1 way as well. We gotta actually start really considering if we can afford those contracts. I don't know that we can anymore, which sucks. It'll make our defense weaker in our AHL. But that's just how it goes. I mean, if we bury the contracts, it won't be much, but I do want to have a little bit of well, what do we really need for our NHL? I'll just, you know what, I'll save room for rental. I can actually afford these guys. If I crank him down a decent chunk, he should sign for that. I'm not going to go the full 15% because I am changing the year. Those at 1-way deals aren't too bad. So we'll have 3 guys there. It's an entry level. There's your 4th. Oh, no more entry levels. Okay, so we need 5, 6, 7. I guess I should just get all these guys for 1 year. Might as well. And they should all sign for the prices that I'm giving them. Luckily, it's not that bad. All right. And I think that's pretty much it here. Let's advance a day. And get some of that stuff cleaned up. See if anyone rejects my generous offers. Magna Bressois rejected. All right. Might pay him like 2 mil then for a year. Everyone else is accepting, though. Oh, VC. That's the other VC. AHL VC. But everyone else accepted. Cool. In good shape. All right, goalies. Come on now. I'll give him 1x2 deal. There you go. Yeah, I'm still kind of worried, but he is an 83. Is that around a price tag for that, maybe? Hopefully we see a big jump from Nightman. I really want to see him get to mid-80s at least. Oh, wait. I still got other guys to sign. I was going to advance day again. I'm like, wait a sec. I didn't even try. I got VC. Where's VC? There he is. What's your issue, man? Fine, I'll crank you up a bit. Just take the money. And that should be it, right? Get Bressois back, get VC back. That's a late scout. Bressois, VC, okay. And that should be everything. I'm going to double check just because. Better safe than sorry. Ah. Okay. And we are good. Yep. All right. So free agency. We'll see what's there. We don't probably not going to sign anything because we're pretty full. If we're going to get anything, we're going to probably just grab a rental. But we actually might need to sign a depth guy. Because you don't necessarily want to use elite prospects for depth oftentimes. Anyway. We'll check. We shall see. Alright. So I'm actually just interested to see what the free agent class is and how much they're going to be asking for. Since the cap is still low, I wonder if the market will stay pretty low. I mean, you know what? I kind of like it. It's more true to life. When you get up to 100 mil and guys are asking for this, it's a lot easier to fit them under cap. But yeah. Those are, yeah, I could see these guys asking for that much on the open market. Hell yeah. All right. Sammy Blais. And there's Backstrom, of course, because we released him. Perfect timing, too. Look at that, 84. Although he'll probably jump back up a bit. I don't think he's that low. I think that's morale. Mostly from losing in the playoffs. We thought we'd get farther, too, Backstrom. We're sorry. Anyway, pretty decent class there, mostly forwards, not really any great defensemen, although Ryan Murray's decent. Tyler Myers, not asking for 8 mil. Good contract, Vancouver. Still an overpayment, even at 6 mil. Alright, goaltenders, yeah, we know about Lehner. But what we're really going to have to look for is like honestly, a minor backup. Schneider, by this point, he'd decline into it. Probably Mason, too. Pretty much anyone down here, which we have no information on. Yeah, that'll be fun to find. Eh, it doesn't matter. Not a big deal. It's just the backup. You'll always have that one unsigned goalie to be a backup, too. But I want the tandem to be at least capable. So Mason's probably the best bet amidst all that. But yeah, not anything we really are after. I mean, like I said, we'll probably, if we do get anything, it'll be a depth guy. I think defensively we'll be fine for depth. We got Jones. But yeah, for forward core, if I was going to get anyone, it'd be like a true depth guy. Which, down here, there'll be plenty of options for that. It's just about finding the right one. Third line score, really? On our team? I don't think so. Anyway, that pretty much takes care of all that. So the draft is complete. Free agency is now, but we're still in a really good position. All we're lacking is a goaltender, and I'm really hoping Knight gets a big jump here because I want him to play to his elite potential for at least one of these next couple years. Because we have a really good window right now with the way our contracts are set up and how stacked our team is to really, really push for the cup. And if we grab like another rental who's like high overall, man, and we like disperse ice time well enough and really make this roster out of this world, I think we could win the cup as long as we don't get trashed in the first round. We just did, but whatever. Hopefully that was just a fluke, and we'll see what happens. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, leave that like, and I'll see you in the next one. If watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.